Welcome back.
Consistency trumps motivation.
All day long. It's just going back to motivation being a feeling, right?
Yeah.
Being motivated to do something is great. I think it's great if you've got that feeling and you're like, yeah, I'm going to go do this today and I'm going to do that. What about when you don't have that feeling? Because I think this is that getting your head around to achieve anything. Doesn't matter whether it's training related, non-training related, literally makes no difference. The only way you're going to do that is by methodically working backwards, reverse engineering what needs doing, the actions that need taking place, and relying on motivation for that is game over, right? You need discipline, you need consistency. So yeah, it's one of those things, and I think that people underestimate how powerful that is and how easy it is. Like, I think people struggle with consistency because they try and do too much too soon. It's trying to go all in on something as opposed to just slowly building habits that just get better and better over time, get more and more ingrained over time, in order to get you where you want to get to.
Yeah, 100%. I think people make too much of motivation, don't they? I think they look for people who get results or people who are successful in business and think that these people are always super motivated, like they jump out of bed like zombies and they're running around getting everything done like on time and perfectly. And that's just not the case. Like, things often don't go perfectly well, right? But it's that daily discipline that gets you up in the morning, doing what you need to do, even when you don't want to do it. And that discipline is what leads to the consistency in the first place. So the daily discipline to get up, do things, even when you don't want to do it, leads to your consistency. You'll do it. Obviously, you'll do it even more when you are motivated. But it's just that repetitive behavior, that cycle of getting the job done again and again and again over a long period of time, which leads to results. Like, people often think about, they ask, like, how are you so motivated? And the thing is, I honestly, I don't think I've ever thought, and this is, again, I'm going back to me, and of course not everyone's like this, but I don't think I've ever thought about whether I'm motivated to train or not.
Yes.
It's just something that I do. And there's just not much thought that goes into it. So
yeah, 100%.
Do you know
who I hate?
Yeah, go.
Do you know who I fucking hate?
Who do you fucking hate?
Those, the PTs that do like Monday motivation and they're like, woo, good morning everyone, and they're like happy with it, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm
relax.
My Monday check-ins, I'm like, right, listen up, right?
Reality check.
There's just grumpy guy in the morning. I'm like, it's I don't know, like, I'm obviously taking a piss, but yeah, like this, it's that, like, and people do it with like false motivation, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna hype myself up enough to.
Like, why are you so fucking happy?
Yeah,
right.
Like,
you're not working hard enough.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, this is reality. Like, yeah, and like, take, when it comes to consistency, I know and have known plenty of people over the years that are in great shape now with non-optimal training, with non-optimal nutrition, with non-optimal. If you actually break down these things and analyze, they're not necessarily optimal, but they fucking show up.
Yeah.
They just keep showing up, and just showing up gets you further than the person that just only does things when they're motivated, and they go and do a week when they're motivated, and then you don't see them for 3 weeks because they're not motivated. That's the reality of life.
Yeah.
Are you motivated to like wipe children's arse? Your own children, of course. Do you know what I mean? When they like, you're not motivated to do these things.
It's got to be done.
It's got to be done. Are you motivated to brush your teeth? We don't think about these things as being motivated or not motivated.
Yeah.
They're just.
I could brush mine more.
It's just stuff that needs doing.
Yeah.
Right? And I think, like, changing your approach to, nutrition and training, and it doesn't need to be painful, because I think that's the other thing. It's like, oh yeah, you just like this, the all or nothing. It's like, no, you can still eat like good tasting meals that are just built a little bit better than how you were maybe eating them before, and you can turn that into a consistent habit. It just takes effort, right?
Yeah, I think some people, they kind of make the mistake of going all in and doing too much too quickly, and then that kind of leads, you see people in the gym all the time, is like they'll start and they're coming every day, and they're there every day for like three months, 6 months even, and then all of a sudden they disappear. And it's like, if they had started at perhaps with 80% effort, it would have been more, the lifestyle would have been more sustainable, which they'd be able to stick to over a prolonged period of time instead of 6 months, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And then in that time, you're going to get much better results than stop starting the whole time.
Just by showing up.
Showing up, getting it done.
100%.